back into your life. That's why, bro, to me, you ask me, you should always just have your roster. Because whenever the hell get the feeling like that, let her go eat dick somewhere else and put her down at the bottom of your the list on your roster. She don't get that top tier love no more. She get the little love. Yeah, bitch, I answer your calls. I put dick in your mouth and all this other shit. But all that cuddling and all that, like letting you kiss me all in my face and all this other shit, that shit over with. And I don't give a fuck if you don't give a fuck, because I don't give a fuck. Like, we can still kick it and fuck. But like, all that boyfriend, girlfriend shit, all that shit dead. Like, even the tight vibe, that shit dead. Like, don't be out here cock blocking when you see her walk down on me. I did. Like, keep that shit peeing gangster like we always did. It's just, these hoes really don't be wanting to live like that. They just be wanting to try some shit, man. Say, bitch, like, I don't know, man. Like, that shit retarded, bro. Like, it's easy to fuck another nigga hoe. And, man, everybody talking about all this bullshit. Why the fuck is it easier to fuck another nigga bitch in today's time than it is to fuck the single women? And look, this shit all over the place. The single bitches, you hear me? They really gay as a bitch. They out here trying all type of shit. What it's like to be fucked by a gay nigga that put dick in booty and all this other shit. Bro, they minds is that you don't even want to fuck with a single bitch anyway. That they doing all type of God knows what type shit. You hear me? Alright, so then the bitches in relationships, you hear me? Like, they on some, I'm not getting the experience what I want to experience it. And I remember I used to do this, I remember I used to, who'd have known what I'd have, man. Alright, man, let that out go, bro. Let that out go be a bag of soccer balls for the soccer team, man.
There's some basketball?
Bro, pass around.
I don't think there's no basketball on
basketballs for the NBA, man. Like, a pass around. Like, come on, man. Like, stop holding these hoes. They hoes want to be free. Let her go be free. Because, bro, the whole entire time, this is what I be telling you niggas. She just want to get fucked. You hear me? That's all this shit about, bro. She just want to
all this shit about.
And then want to come back into your life. That's why, bro, to me, you ask me, you should always just have your roster. Because whenever that hoe get the feeling like that, let her go eat dick somewhere else and put her down at the bottom of your list on your roster. She don't get that top tier love no more. She get the little love. Yeah, bitch, I still answer your calls. I still come in and put dick in your mouth and all this other shit. But all that cuddling and all that, like, letting you kiss me all in my face and all this other shit, that shit over.
In Miami Gardens, some residents say a house on their block is operating more like a restaurant than a residence.
From the street, it looks like any other house on Northwest First Court in Miami Gardens, but neighbors who have asked not to be identified in fear of retaliation, bustling takeout business.
It could be in the morning, early morning. It could be around this time. It could be at night.
We spent several hours here and watched as person after person pulled up, walked into or around the side of the home, and left carrying food to go in bags.
This is obvious.
Miami Gardens, some residents say a house on their block is operating more like a restaurant than a residence.
From the street, it looks like any other house on Northwest First Court in Miami Gardens, with neighbors who have asked not to be identified in fear of retaliation.
Snitching ass. Get your ass out of here, man. Your business, nigga.
It could be around this time. It could be at night.
We spent several hours
they
here
hate niggas. These niggas over there getting money, probably.
Pulled up, walked into or around the side of the home, and left carrying food to go in bags.
It's just obvious.
Miami Gardens, some residents say a house on their block is operating more like a restaurant than a residence.
From the
Miami Gardens, some residents say a house on their block is operating more like a restaurant than a residence.
From the street, it looks like any.
Why these motherfucking Russians be so fucking mad? They stuck in that fucking 1800 Cold War time fucking meal prep. Cause goddamn, like bone broth is good for you, bro, but it's not. Like, that's the shit you see on them fucking 1600 TV shows where you be seeing the kings, they be feeding the people and shit. That shit look nasty, but to voluntarily open a business and sell it, y'all niggas is different out there. Like, that look like the shit they put between like the feta cheese and shit to keep it fresh for a minute. That's shit look like how bro. Y'all niggas is just nasty. This my shit my nigga Shrek was eating in the beginning of the Shrek to his crib, and then they was like, oh shit, we about to fuck that nigga up, and then the nigga popped up on their ass. Man, all I'm gonna say is if your life ever is this fucking bad where you gotta make this shit, just call me.
like I could. Yeah, okay, I got a little fat butt. My shorty told me that you like it. If you wasn't so ugly, I'll put my dick in your face. Dick in your face. Put my dick in.
Appreciate the likes. That's not going on in there. Previews. Who play tomorrow? That's about to beat on the Saints, girl. I think the Packers are going to beat on the Saints, though. And we're going to win our next couple games, actually. telling me that nigga's a good blood. Let's go. Fuck you. So we keep letting them motherfucking quarter. We keep letting niggas throw for big yards on us, but we ain't letting niggas score points.
Totally fucked my car, but I'm wearing Crocs. So really know what to do. It's all good though. I mostly just fucking hit the curb, but for some reason, like the whole inside is dry. I don't know what the fuck happened. I still have chrome, so still, but fuck, bro. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Little middle. I'm you ask anybody with the high school years, any shit, like the reason niggas like, oh,
Yeah, I got us beating the Saints. Who else play tomorrow? That game already happened. We got previews. Cowboys and the Cowboys and the Panthers. Cowboys is about to beat on them. You would think, right? The Panthers been randomly winning. They've been winning random games. Broncos and the Jets. The Broncos should win that. Rams and the Ravens. Rams should win that. Colts and the Cardinals. It's gonna be an alright game. The Bills and the Falcons. The Bills should beat the Falcons, but I don't know what the Falcons got going on this year. Commanders and the Bears. Commanders should win that. The Bears is ass. But I mean the Bears ain't they gotta win some games, so I don't know. The Packers should beat the Bengals. Steelers should beat the Browns. Chiefs and Lions, that's gonna be a good game. And the Dolphins and the Chargers might be a good game too. Steelers should beat on the Browns. But we'll see. 40 burger. Daniel Jones is taking the coach to the playoffs. Some niggas going to easily win the division. I wonder what's the ceiling? 'Cause I always thought Daniel Jones was nicer than what niggas gave him credit for, and that the Giants are just ass. But it's like, all right, to be in my opinion, like, do I think that Daniel Jones is going to take the Colts to the Super Bowl? Like, that's one of the things where it's like I'd have to see that in order to believe it. What's up? The coach finally got him a little tight end. That's all right. They've been trying for a couple years. Had a couple niggas. I remember they had the one nigga, that black tight end nigga, a couple years ago. That nigga was like 6'5". He must have been ass though. He don't play for nobody now. Whatever happened to Jadeveon Clowney? It was making it like that nigga was about to be the fucking best thing since sliced bread. That nigga probably don't even play for nobody right now. Y'all got winning tomorrow, cuz. Go to the Cardinals. Got the Cardinals losing. Maybe. I just think the Cardinals is ass, but I don't know. Now it's gonna be a close game. Yeah, a lot of these games I think is gonna be niggas is gonna get their ass whooped, but some of these joints is gonna be good games though. The Jets and the Broncos game got a chance of being better than. I don't know if the Broncos are just gonna beat on the niggas. That's crazy that Sean Payton got Bo Nix and got Russell Wilson the fuck out of there. And was dead on point about that shit too. That's how you coach a team. Gotta make the tough decisions. Tell me you need me. The problems that I got enough to make my lady leave me. I wake up and she ain't there. I promise it was my fault. I never should have gave the combinations up to my vote. So tell me that you need me. The problems that I got enough to make my lady leave me. I wake up and she ain't there. I promise it was my fault. I never should have gave the combination up to my vote. Never been through. Paint the bins blue. True friends will never lie to me, especially at the table when it's time to slice the power of me. Not asking you to die with me. Cause I don't wanna hear that. Just empty out my closet, promise I don't wanna wear that. Like the Haitians want a snow run. I know Mexico got a fucking female president. Should be crazy. Come and tell me to wake up every day with different stuff they want to sell me. Bail me. I gave you simple tests before I watch you as you fail me. I never met a copper that was sexier than Shelby. My lady called my phone and said she got something to tell me. Tell me you need me. The problems that I got enough to make my lady leave me. I wake up and she ain't there. I promise it was my fault. I never should have gave the combination up to my role. So tell me that you need me. The problems that I got enough to make my lady leave me. I wake up and she ain't there. I promise it was my fault. I never should have gave the combination up to my role. So tell me that you need me. Is the government still shut down? I know niggas said that like a week ago or something. Is that still a thing? Is the government still shut down, yo? So tell me that you need me. Listen. I keep my brother at the hip, but I don't got a twin. They roll their eyes, they see you in it, that is not a friend. You see the standing trying to leave, you gotta wash again. You found a way to wash your money, you can call it pennies. I used to wanna be the one that had a lot of friends, but I be trying to help my people, that's a lot to spend. You know I got a lot to say, so now I'm locking in. I feel like Diesel in the 90s, about to rock around. I know a fiend that's living clean, get high off oxygen. Jamaican spot, she get to scratch and hearing oxygen. I'm trying to hear 100 on the phone before we walking in. 100 beds, 100 beds with a flock of friends. One day we'll probably need a plane the way we flying now. Like a balloon, we going up. You wanna tie me down? I ask my bros if they don't know you, you can't bow pound. They trying to keep up with the motion, got them lying now. Wish they would lie down on the ground and make that dance sound so I can miss the funeral while looking through a Mayan time. The more that I collect, the more I'm working on my privacy. Conflicted cause I wanna show it all the other side of me. I told her she could choke me up and slap me while she riding me. She better come correct the only way I let her cry to me. You better be direct, you can lay over once you fly to me. My Jordan drink up like a slice of apple pie to me. Growing up, I never felt sorry, so no apologies. Right? I can look into their eyes, they can keep up with the pace, so let go whoop them till they cry. That's why I give them tough love and just remember all the lies. Cause it's 20 below freezing, foot on the ledge, I've been living for no reason. Thinking the jumping, there's a ceiling, it's time to break that. Chip on your shoulder, know the feeling, you gotta shake that. Seeking knowledge, gotta show. Rumble to get it sick. This is the Am I blowed? Just might be. Shit's expensive as hell at the store. Cause I went to the store earlier. I guess I just don't be buying cheap ass shit neither. But nigga, I bought some soap, some lotion, some fucking toothpaste, and some aluminum foil. Shit was $40 at Walmart. $40. Granted, I'm down there buying cheap shit neither, so there's that part. But $40 is crazy for 5 things. I done seen some crazy things through these Gucci shades. I done seen some crazy things through these Gucci shades. Listen, honey. I keep my brother right the hip, but I don't got a twin. They roll their eyes, they see you winning, that is not a friend. You see the stain, they trying to leave, you gotta wash again. You found a way to wash your money, you could call the pins. I used to want to be the one that had a lot of friends, but I be trying to help my people, that's a lot to spend. You know I got a lot to say, so now I'm locking in. I feel like Diesel in the 90s, I'll go rock and rim. I know a fiend that's living clean, get high off oxygen. Jamaican spot, she gets to scratch her hair and oxygen. I'm trying to hear 100 on the phone before we walking in. 100 beds, 100 baddies with a flock of friends. One day we'll probably need a plane the way we flying now. Like a balloon, we going up, you wanna tie me down. I ask my bros if they don't know you, you can't bypass. Don't know they trying to keep up with the motion, got them lines now. Wish they would lie down on the ground and make that dance sound, so we can miss the funeral while looking to a mind town. The more that I collect, the more I'm working on my privacy. Conflicted cause I wanna show it all the other side of me. I told her she could choke me up and slap me while she riding me. She better come correct the only way I let her cry to me. You better be direct, you can't lay over once you fly to me. My Georgia peach look like a slice of apple pie to me. Growing up, I never felt sorry, so no apologies. We're acting, we're the family members that wasn't calling me. They love us now, we up, but you would never catch them fall with me. They wasn't out here wearing pampers trying to crawl with me. They wasn't on the 7, wasn't out here breaking laws with me. Sure ain't fly to Cali, drop some bands for breeding dogs with me. Soon as they see a problem coming, it's surprising. Now they all out in my face so I can look into their eyes. They can look it with the pencil like a whoop until they cry. That's why I give them tough love and just remember all the black. Listen, honey. I keep my brother at the hip, but I don't got a twin. They roll their eyes, they see you winning, that is not a friend. You see the stain, ain't trying to leave, you gotta wash again. You found a way to wash your money, you could call a penny. I used to wanna be the one that had a lot of friends, but I be trying to help my people, that's a lot to spend. You know I got a lot to say, so now I'm locking in. I feel like Diesel in the 90s, about the rock and rim. I know a fiend that's living clean, get high off oxygen. Jamaican spot, she gets to scratching, hair and oxygen. I'm trying to hear 100 on the phone before we walking in. 100 bands, 100 baddies with a flock of friends. One day we'll probably need a plane the way we flying now. Like a balloon, we going up, you wanna tie me down. I ask my bros if they don't know you, you can't buy a pound. They trying to keep up with the motion, got them lying now. Wish they would lie down on the ground and make that dance sound. So I can miss the funeral while looking through a Mayan town. The more that I collect, the more I'm working on my privacy. Conflicted cause I wanna show it all the other side of me. I told her she could choke me up and slap me while she riding me. She better come correct the only way I let her cry to me. You better be direct, you can't lay over once you fly to me. My Georgia peach look like a slice of apple pie to me. Growing up, I never felt sorry, so no apologies. We're acting, we're the family members that wasn't calling me. They love us now, we up, but you would never catch them fall with me. They wasn't out here wearing pampers trying to crawl with me. They wasn't on the 7, wasn't out here breaking laws with me. 700, drop some bands for breeding dogs with me. Problem, it's surprise, it's surprise. Look into their eyes, they can look in. Whoop them till they crack. Listen. But I don't got a twin. Chase what they are, that is not a function, man. See this thing? You gotta wash it, clean it up. Found a way to wash your money, you could cop it, paint it up. I used to want it, and I had a lot. I used to want it. I be trying for my people, that's a lot to say. More, you know I got a lot to say. So now I'm locked to say it all. Feel like Diesel and then 90 about to rock. I got the bar. Get high off oxygen. Jamaican spot, she gets to scratching, hair and oxygen. I'm trying to hear 100 on the phone before we walk in there. 100 bands, 100 baddies with a flock of friends. One day we'll probably need a plane the way we flying now. Like a balloon, we going up, you wanna tie me down. I ask my bros if they don't know you, you can't buy a pound. They trying to keep up with the motion, got them lying now. Wish they would lie down on the ground and make that dance sound. So we can miss the funeral while looking through a Mayan town. The more that I collect, the more I'm working on my privacy. Conflicted cause I wanna show it all the other side of me. I told her she could choke me up and slap me while she riding me. She better come correct the only way I let her cry to me. You better be direct, you can't lay over once you fly to me. My Georgia peach look like a slice of apple pie to me. Growing up, I never felt sorry, so no apologies. We're acting, we're the family members that wasn't calling me. They love us now, we up, but you would never catch a fall with me. Never. They wasn't out here wearing pampers trying to crawl with me. They wasn't on the second, wasn't out here breaking laws with me. You ain't fly to Cali, drop some bands for breeding dogs with me. Soon as they see a problem coming, it's surprising. Now they all up in my face so I can look into their eyes. They be whooping with the pace so like a whoop them till they cry. That's why I give tough love and just remember all the lies. It's 20 below freezing. Foot on the ledge, I've been living for no reason. Thinking of jumping, there's a ceiling that's got me break down. Chip on your shoulder, know the. Hey, buddy, how's it going, man?
It's going good.
Oh, it's awesome.
Did you ever get the
No.
spray?
Chase did. He was hanging that shit up last night. I don't know what he did with it. He was hanging that shit up on the ceiling right there. I don't know what he did with it or where he got it from. It's probably over there somewhere.
Oh, that's good. That shit.
Yeah, it's probably over there somewhere. I don't fucking know. I didn't see it. But it's also dark in here and I got shades on, so. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Yep. Nigga, you always say that. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Niggas be bapped out. Niggas be lying. Nigga, Mr. I'ma be back. This nigga's a liar. Thirsty, bro. Me and your girl don't be speaking much unless she coming over to do freaky stuff. She said let's make some videos so we could leak some stuff. Me and your girl don't be speaking much unless she come into my crib to do freaky stuff. That's how I know sending emails to a female was super fire to me because nigga, I remembered that shit and just you know what I'm saying without even having to write that shit down. Appreciate the like, Cuddy. Sending emails to a female. Sending emails to a female. I was writing something the other day. What was that shit sounding like? Hold up. Ew. You need to go and find you a way to get you some money now. You know. You need to go and find you a way to get you some money now. You in the way, we trying to get paid. She told me she love my style. We hitting the road, we making the road, we kind of 100,000. We at your event, they looking for us, so we can start screaming loud. Hey man, sitting at the store, streaming.
You up there?
Yes, I am sitting here.
I'm about to try to pop up real quick.
Let me know, man. I'm here.
I'm on the south side right now. I'm down by the studio, nigga.
By what studio, nigga?
The old one.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga, I ain't the stew no more. I'm at the stew. Man, pull up.
Hold on.
You need to go and find you a way to get you some money now. You in the way, we trying to get paid. She told me she love my style. We hitting the road, we making the bros and kind of 100,000. We at your event, they looking for us, so they can start screaming loud. They feeling the vibe, they done for the ride as long as the team around. So high at the top, remember the last time that he seen the ground. Hey, okay, hold up. Come on, talk to me nice. So high at the top, remember the last time that he seen the ground. Go crazy there. I'm thirsty, girl. Somebody gotta bring me something to drink.
The guy says legendary.
You need to go and find you a way to get you some money now. You in the way, we trying to get paid. She told me she love my style. We hitting the road, we making the bros and kind of 100,000. We at your event, they looking for us, so they can start screaming loud. They feeling the vibe, they done for the ride as long as the team around. So high at the top, remember the last time that he seen the ground. It used to be Mask on Halloween time. He the meanest clown. He the meanest clown.
The guy says legendary.
You need to go and find a way to get you some money now. You in the way, we trying to get paid. She told me she love my style. We hitting the road, we making the bros and count up 100,000. We at your event, they looking for us, so they start screaming loud. They feeling the vibe, they down for the ride as long as the team around. So high at the top, don't remember the last time that he seen the ground. It used to be mask on Halloween time, he the meanest clown. Mask on Halloween time, he the meanest clown. Meanest clown. The money is dirty, we looking for ways that we can keep clean the town. Clean the town.
The guy says legendary.
You need to go and find you a way to get you some money now. You in the way, we trying to get paid. She told me she love my style. We hitting the road, we making the bros and count up 100,000. We at your event, they looking for us, so they just screaming loud. They feeling the vibe, they down for the ride as long as the team around. So high at the top, don't remember the last time that he seen the ground. It used to be mask on Halloween time, he the meanest clown. The money is dirty, we looking for ways that we can come clean the town. Money is dirty, we looking for ways that we can come clean the town.
The guy says legendary.
Barry Bonds, Barry Sanders. Who's the other Barry, cuz? Barry White. Shout out to all the berries. Strawberry, blueberry, raspberry, Barry Sanders, Barry Bonds, blackberry. Shout out to all the berries. Shout out to all the berries, yo. Nigga, ways that we can come clean the town. The money is dirty. We looking for ways that we can come clean the town. Money is dirty. We looking for ways that we can come clean the town. We looking for money is dirty. We looking for ways that we can come clean the town. Money is not all
Yo,
the time. Yeah. So we can clean the town. Fuck it on.
I'm coming up 51.
Yeah, was you pulling up?
Huh?
Was you pulling up?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, hit me when you get outside. What the fuck? I'm over here. I was listening. I was writing the song. Hurry up. You better have some leaves. I should have said that. Where did this call you? I don't even know.
The person you are trying to reach. The person you are trying.
Pass me the Dutchie with my left hand. Healthy. You need to go and find a way to get you some money now. You in the way, we trying to get paid. She told me she love my style. We hitting the road, we making the bros and turn up 100,000. We at your event, they looking for us, so niggas will screaming loud. They feeling the vibe, they down for the ride as long as the team around. So high at the top, remember the last time that you seen the ground. It used to be mask on Halloween time, he the meanest clown. The money is dirty, we looking for ways that we can come clean the town. We need the crown. I'm thirsty. I should tell nigga give me something to drink. He ain't gonna go past the store probably. It's late as hell. You need to go and find a way to give me some money now. You in the way, we tryna get paid. She told me she love my style. We here in the road, we tryna get the bros, they count up 100,000. We got your event, they looking for us, so they so screaming loud. They feeling the vibe, they done for the ride as long as the team around. So high at the top, remember the last time that he seen the ground. Remember the next on Halloween time, he the meanest clown. The money is dirty, we looking for ways that we can come clean the town. We building the castle, my brother keep laughing, he told me he need the crown. I need some freaks that's good in the sheets, they running and screaming loud. All of that, and there's still a fucking minute or something left, cuz. They running and screaming loud. You need to go and find your way to get you some money now. You in the way, we tryna get paid. She know my style. We hitting the road, we make it the bros and count up 100,000. We got your event, they looking for us, so they so screaming loud. They feeling the vibe, they done for the ride as long as the team around. So high at the top, remember the last time that he seen the ground. It used to be mask on Halloween time, he the meanest clown. The money is dirty, we looking for ways that we can come clean the town. We building a castle, my brother keep laughing, he told me he need the crown. I need some freaks, they good in the sheets, they running and screaming loud. I need some freaks, they good in the sheets, they running and screaming loud. She's they running and screaming loud. Baby shark, do. Whoa. I know it's hard, but I gotta do it. It's killing me. It's never the right time to say goodbye. Listen to your heart, it should be a part, baby. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Listen to your heart, it should be a part. The Hartford became the Hartford. That's why I just said. That's funny as hell. You said they in there. You better not. Yeah, because like the Panthers is cheese, but I could see them beating the Cowboys on some humbug. And niggas, it's one of them games where niggas is gonna bet on the Cowboys and think they gonna smack the Panthers, and the Panthers is gonna fuck around and win or some shit. How Bundy? Dak Prescott always play good though, but the Cowboys is just ass. Yeah. Uh, yeah, the Cowboys are just fucking ass. What's going on? Yeah, swear. Look at it. What's going on with you? Where you coming from? Every fucking day. What does that even mean? You say? So what does that even mean? Fucking everywhere this stuff, bro. Harrisburg, downtown, the east side, the fucking north side, everywhere, man. Well, glad you made it. I don't know, back safely. I guess I don't know. Weird type shit. Fuck is in Harrisburg. That's all types of shit in Harrisburg, but just down DC. Cause listen, I be complaining. I don't never want to hear a motherfucker talk about traffic, yo. Cause listen, DC got the worst traffic by far. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Cause I don't know if it's just cause that concert was going on. Nigga, on my life, nigga, we had to go like 2 miles, cuz 2 miles. I'm talking about like nigga walking distance, nigga. That shit that shit said an hour, nigga. All my life, that shit was net, yo, cuz nah, son. I ain't gonna lie, I never seen no shit like that, cuz these DC's traffic. I need to see it whenever there's not a concert going on to confirm. But nah, cuz that shit is crazy, homies. Homies, DC's traffic is crazy, cuz
I crashed the alley in that DC traffic. But look,
big traffic is nasty, cuz on
yeah,
my
I'm coming down. I'm
life.
coming from up the way, right? So, you know, I'm 70, 80, breezing through it. You feel me? I get on 495 when it starts returning to DC area.
Yeah,
And like, I started noticing like red lights on the side of the road,
what you mean?
like from a distance. You feel me? Like if you go straight down the road, I started noticing ain't no cars in the middle of the street. Everybody's on the side of the road, but it was too late. Feel me?
Yeah,
I'm already coming through it at 70 miles per hour, 80 miles per hour. So all I could do is wait till it slowed down. You know what I mean? I was hoping like crashing, you hear me? But
Yeah, sure.
all I ended up with was like a little bumper, like on that ice. You
Yeah.
hear me? That black ice is crazy. You hear me?
Mhm.
That shit's scary. Oh,
And no, they traffic is nasty down there. Like I said, I gotta go back down there. When my nigga Rich Breezy ain't down there, go re-see how this shit is. But as of right now, I don't know, cuz.
yeah.
That shit's nasty. That shit was popping down there though, homies. It definitely those was definitely it was definitely in there, man. Feel bad for anybody that didn't get to go to one of them Chris Brown shows, cuz I ain't gonna lie. That nigga's amazing. Homies. A great nigga right there, see. Um, Chris Brown, nigga. Went down there to DC to go see that nigga.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, no, I went down there to go see him down in DC. Nigga, he down there. Nah, that nigga's different, huh? Yeah, he's flying around the motherfucking stage, nigga. He's motherfucking, he's in there doing everything, nigga. Every single, like, there's ever, like, everything, cuz, he's like, that nigga's really amazing, huh? Like, no bullshit. And they was in there, nigga, all over the place. I knew DC, but it's like I went with somebody, so it's like, but nigga, I knew. I'm like, yo, cuz the DC joint. I was saying, I remember saying that to Chase like nigga months ago, like the DC one though, they gonna be in there, like, nah, they was in I ain't gonna lie to you, cuz they was in that motherfucker, man. No bullshit. Chris Brown really that nigga, hubby.
Yeah. I think he's playing with that. No.
Oh, that shit was popping down. Shout out to my nigga Chris Breezy.
No, everybody fucking Chris Brown. So, yeah.
Yeah, nah, this tour is the biggest tour he did. He It's the 20-year anniversary of his first album, so he's going the whole fucking. That nigga performed for 3 hours. That's a whole nother thing. That nigga performed for like 4 hours, homies, so like 3.5 hours out there, homies. Nigga, he's out there. He's humping the stage, humping the dancers. Nigga, he's flying like they. I'm talking about like literally flying around the stadium, nigga. And it's a fucking baseball stadium. Fucking where the Nationals play. Homies, he's flying around the stadium, nigga, going back on stage, dancing, and then back up in the air, flying like nigga. No, that nigga was out there doing some whole other shit, homies. Cause like nigga, homies sold that shit out 3 times in the same week, homies. Nah, that nigga's amazing.
Yeah.
To be in your performer for fucking 4 hours is crazy. Who? Chris Brown, the nigga performed for 3.5 hours, nigga. Homies. Nigga, like homies, after 2 hours, I'm like, oh, I know his job is done. Like I've seen, like at this point, he been on tour, so I just heard motherfuckers say, like, nah, he performed for like 4 hours, nigga. And I'm like, nah, all right, that's a bet. I didn't understand. Like, nigga, after 2 hours, I'm like, oh nah, I got my money's worth. Like I was good. That nigga performed for another 2 hours, gang. Homies. Nigga, he was flying around the stage and shit. Nigga, he was back on stage dancing, pop locking, doing these pop locking, he's break dancing, he's crump dancing. Nigga, he's doing everything. Nigga, he's singing. He's rapping, motherfucker. He's humping the dance floor. He's humping the stage. Nigga, he's up. He's doing everything. Nigga, stuff like that. Nigga is amazing. Like, I'm like, nigga, I ain't never seen Michael Jackson because I wasn't live. Like, I ain't get to see that nigga live. But nigga, that shit, that shit was amazing. Cause you'd be hard pressed to show me some better shit than that. Cause that nigga was out there just doing every fucking thing. Like nigga, there was this point where they had that nigga nigga up. And nigga, I guess the fucking the way they got the park, nigga, he got the fucking they got the fucking like a big ass billboard, the jumbotron shit like up. This nigga is up because like I said, he's flying around the stadium. They had him up somewhere, nigga, where he's like so happening where I just know he's looking down at the stadium where everybody. I'm like, I just know he feel like that. Nigga, you wouldn't be able to tell me nothing, nigga. Like he's looking down at just like 50,000, 60,000 motherfuckers is all here to see him. I'm like, what, nigga? He's up in the fucking sky somewhere. I'm like, nah, cuz he's that nigga, cuz these niggas got Chris Brown fucked up. Straight up. He's that nigga.
Busy.
Nah, he did that shit. Glad I got to see that with my own ass, cuz he's that nigga. Niggas is out there lip syncing, doing shit. It's like my niggas out there really. I'm like, this nigga, he's great. That's really one of our greats right there, homies. Chris Brown, man. One of them games where the Broncos should beat the Jets, but the Jets might beat the niggas. That's the same thing I just said about the Cowboys and the Panthers too. Like everybody think the Cowboys is going to beat the Panthers. The Panthers might beat these niggas. That's where Vegas going to get their bread
what
at.
Happened to Chiefs?
So Vegas is going to get their bread at. But the Jags is nice this year, so you can't even say that. It ain't even like they
they
usually
just lost
beat them
again.
Who?
Who the fuck they just lose to?
They lost to the Jags.
I knew the Jags could pop them.
Yeah, that's what they lost to on Monday.
Niggas was sleeping. Niggas was for real on the tickets.
That's who they lost to on Monday.
Put your money with the
Jags. Yeah, the Jags is nice, right? I mean, well, they lead their division. The Jags they doing all right. I ain't gonna say they nice, but they doing all right.
Sorry,
but nah, this is one of the games that nigga, because a couple of these games, niggas will get some bread off niggas on these games. Like this one, the Broncos should beat the Jets, but the Jets might beat the biggest. The Panthers, nigga, the Panthers been doing all right and randomly beating motherfuckers. So it's like the Cowboys, you would think, oh yeah, they're gonna beat them niggas. It's like they might definitely randomly get into a shootout with the Panthers. The Rams should beat the Ravens. They ain't got no quarterback.
I don't know, man.
The Cardinals and the Colts should be a good game. I was saying that. The Bills and the Falcons, I don't know. The Bills should beat the Falcons, but that's another one where it's like, nigga, I can see them getting into a shootout with the Falcons on some random shit.
They ain't posted, but it might happen.
That's what I'm saying. A couple of these games where it's like, they will get niggas good. The Commanders should beat the Bears, but
should.
You feel me? It's
Packers
like
is gonna smack this shit out the Bengals.
You would think.
Pittsburgh
Joe Flacco
go down.
Yeah, they should.
That game. That defensive line. Then that KC, that's gonna be the game of the week. It gotta be KC and the Lions.
Yeah,
it gotta be the matchup of the week.
Yeah, because the Chargers should beat them.
Just got cracked. It's still a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because the Chiefs might win a game. Because the Chiefs need a win.
Dolphins
so it's like,
is hurt.
Yeah, the Chargers should win that game, but that's why I said. But that's another one of them games. Is Tua playing? If Tua's playing, then it's like if Tua playing, then that's another one of them games where it's like, yeah, but
I don't know, man.
They could beat the Chargers on some random shit.
Lately, so I don't be betting my money. But
I wouldn't bet on them. They could beat the Chargers on some random shit. We should beat this. I think we're gonna beat the Saints. We should.
Y'all should smack this. I ain't gonna say y'all should smack them because they be trying to fight, but
yeah, I think we should beat the Saints.
Y'all should hold it down. I'll put them. The Patriots is a responsible team. They got discipline. You feel me?
Yeah, except for one nigga that keep fumbling the fucking ball and they keep putting that nigga in. But I know why they keep putting that nigga in because he's actually all right. He just fumbled the rock. But 16 fumbles in 6 years is nasty, homies. I feel like get that nigga the fuck out of here, homies.
Yeah.
Homies, nigga.
Who's fumbling 16 times?
Nigga, the one of our running backs, cuz nigga Ramondre Stevenson, homies, cuz. But the nigga's nice though. He could catch the ball, homies, and he could run the ball. So that's why they have had the nigga for 6 years. Cause I'm like 6 years. I mean, they gave you some extra bread. Feel me? Like, homies, you have the fucking the rookie contract 4 years with the 5th year extension. You've been there 6 years, nigga. That mean they gave you some extra chicken, which means they fuck with you. And I get why. Because he's productive. But 16 fumbles, it's like, nigga, there's been times of like he's damn near the reason why Mac Jones ain't there no more. Cause like there's been times where like because Mac Jones took us to the playoffs his first year. We got smacked by the Bills. Like the next couple years, nigga, 1 or 2 of them years or 3, 1, 2, like the next couple years he was there, nigga, cuz costed us, nigga. We were supposed to go to the playoffs like once or twice, and at the end of it, at some point, he fumbled the rock, homies, and it was just some titty where it's like, yo, my nigga, granted, Mac Jones was throwing, he threw a couple picks and just little random shit, but it's like, no, cuz that nigga, I watched him, homies, like, nigga, just fumbling the rest, like, bro, what are you doing? Feel me, homies, but it's like I say, he's productive, so that's why they still got him around, but it's like, come on, cuz, homies, so, yeah, we ain't got time for that shit, cuz, it's like, nigga, he done fumbled, nigga, like 3-4 times this year already, cuz, it's like, yo, stop. But then the one, so we had 3 running backs. The one that we drafted, him, and then another nigga. The other nigga just got fucking tore his ACL. So now, nigga, we only got 2 running backs anyway. So now they gotta use that nigga. I'm like, this nigga, like, there's no way I can't find another nigga that like that doesn't fucking fumble, nigga. Homies, cuz 16 fumbles in 6 years is sick, homies, nigga. Like, that's nasty, man, nigga. Like, fucking, what, like, yo, fucking get this nigga some new gloves or something. Like, yeah, me in here researching, trying to figure out, nigga, homies, because my fucking, Nabby fumbles is sicko mode. Hobbies fucking in 14 years, this nigga fumbled 49 times. Nigga, that's nasty too, but nigga, AP still second best all time. Might be first, but fucker. 16 fumbles in 6 years, nigga. Let me get that shit out of here, bro. I don't go fuck about none of that. Cuz got me smoothed out.
Yeah, 50. AKA, bro. 50.
Yeah, like in fucking 5 years, he got 3,200 yards rushing and 1,100 yards receiving. It's like the nigga productive, just fumbled the rock a lot, if you ask me. Too damn much, if you ask me. Yeah, we ain't fucking with Ramondre Stevenson. But yeah, I'm trying to go to a game. You said what? What you doing? The fuck the Wi-Fi pass?
I thought it was on already. Because I was saying when they can't. Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought I was about to be at the airport. I didn't feel like it.
Damn, nigga Fred. And that shorty died, cuz. Why do I randomly know 2 people that died in the last 24 hours? Shit crazy, cuz. Shit's real out here. I think the Chiefs is going to win, real for real. Like, it's just going to be one of them years where it's like, for me, because it's like in a minute it's going to be. That's kind of what I think is going to happen. I think the Chiefs got to win, though.
Mm-hmm.
Town Pakistani police station killed 7 officers. Nigga shot up a police station in Pakistan. 6 militants were killed. The government attacked a police training center. So y'all niggas is over here training. We ain't shot that shit up. Suicide bomber detonated explosives. Nah, they was on that. Nah, they was on that. They went up there, suicide bombers, big guns, trying to take over the police station or the training station.
It's smacking like a.
You know how dedicated you gotta be to your cause to go to really a suicide bomber? They talk about after the initial blast, like yo, cuz that the initial blast, that was that nigga just sacrificed himself, cuz like yo, me.
Dangerous of
Shit crazy. You know Mexico got a new president and it's a lady. Crazy, right? We were just reading about that the other day, like 2 days ago. Should be crazy. No, just got a new president. Six hours. He said they was in a shootout for 6 hours. 7 police personnel were killed, 13 injured. Said they had an explosives packed truck rammed into the training school's main gate, triggering a blast that collapsed part of the boundary wall, killing a police officer. Moments later, militants in uniform entered the compound and opened fire with automatic weapons. No, they was all bullshit. They hurled grenades and exchanged heavy fire with security forces. Police and paramilitary units later cleared the compound, killing 6 militants, recovering suicide vests, explosive weapons, and ammunition. But they was all on some suicide bomber shit. If need be. Shit crazy. If need be. It was all gonna blow itself up. That's tough. I just dropped out and somebody fucking my bitch. It's tough. I ain't my bitch. Flooding in central and southeast Mexico. What did that mean? Flooding. Like, how bad was the flood that 28 people died? I think I was reading. They were saying something about like big ass rocks and shit. Caught in the landslide, like the rocks in the fucking. Confused. How bad was the flood? Guess RIP to them. I'm confused still. I guess definitely RIP to them, but I'm still confused though. Ethereum is at 38. I want Ethereum to go back down below 2 bands so bad. That would really do it for me. Cause I said that the last time and with the 1500 and I didn't buy one and I'm sick about that. I ain't gonna say nothing more, but I would love for Ethereum to go back down below 2 bands. Chances of that happening, who knows? But it went from 4,500 to 38, so we making progress. You know what I'm saying? That's all we can do. Baby steps. You feel me? If it would have went from 45 to 12, I would have been a little worried. What up? Baby steps, man. If there was one game that you was going to throw 10 bands on, money line this weekend, who would it be?
Okay. Probably Green Bay.
It'd be the Bengals? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know
Or the
about that.
Chargers against the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, maybe. hoop games on.
right now.
Mm. It was earlier. I was watching the Hornets and the Mavericks. The Hornets beat them niggas. Hornets look alright, but they always look alright when Melo's playing.
You know who's still down?
Who's that?
Oklahoma.
I don't fuck with them niggas.
They're old.
Yeah, I don't fuck with them niggas.
Their glue is crazy. You hear me?
Let's go Lakers, cause fuck all that.
They're glue.
I need the Lakers.
They was saying they don't want LeBron there.
I need Braun to get this ring. I don't fuck with who. I don't fuck with who would know why. What nigga? We need Braun to get this ring, nigga. I'm gonna fuck what they got going on, nigga. As long as it result in them getting a ring within the next couple of years, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't think Braun was tearing, and I don't think they're getting rid of Braun. So Braun and Luka going to have to figure it out. They got DeAndre Ayton, and I'm hoping that he ain't on some soft shit. And so, yeah. They should be alright. Yeah, they're gonna go to playoffs. As long as they don't go to playoffs and let Rudy Gobert bitch ass get 30 rebounds on them again, they be alright, man. I swear. Saying they ain't had a damn center, and they will be alright this year. They might figure something out. You know, Braun get the cooking. Saying. So I was telling you in town, we'll be paying basketball too much attention till the All-Star break. That's like around the same time football season's over. But for the sake of the stream and shit, I'm gonna start watching more basketball. Whatever the fuck is going go for. But right now, there just ain't nothing on. I'm trying to do something. I wish I wasn't sitting in Pittsburgh City for. Hated her. I hate it. I don't like it though.
You ain't dipping, is you?
No, I'm gonna be sitting here.
I'll be right back, God.
Okay. Oh yeah, San Francisco and the Bucks. I ain't even peeped that. Hold up now. San Francisco and the Bucks. I think I got the Bucks, but I don't know. San Francisco been doing all right. Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. Last time he played the Bucks, he almost beat them niggas as the Patriots quarterback, if I'm not mistaken. Never was Brady as the quarterback. And he been balling. Mike Jones might go out there and drop like 300. But Baker Mayfield been cooking though. It's gonna be a high game. I ain't even know about that. That's a boy, you know what I'm saying? Raiders and the Titans, that shit's about to be ass. That's about to be the toilet bowl. The toilet bowl. You hear me? I'm thirsty, girl. Both these niggas said they was coming back. Which one do you think is actually going to end up coming back, though? That's the question for me. Well, I got nothing to drink here. That's the other question. Fuck. Here's my ice maker, go. Fuck. You need to go and find you a way to get you some money now. You in the way, we trying to get paid. She told me she love my style. We hitting the road, we make it the bros and kind of 100,000. We at your event, they looking for us, so they just don't scream out loud. They feeling the vibe, they done for the rap as long as the team around. So high at the top, don't remember the last time that he seen the ground. It used to be mask on Halloween time, he the meanest clown. The money is dirty, we looking for ways that we can clean the town. We building the castle, my brother keep laughing, he told me he need the crown. I knew some freaks, they good in the sheets, they muttering and screaming loud. You need to go and find her a way to get you some money now. You in no way, we tryna get paid. She told me she love my style. We hitting the road, we making the bills and kind of behind this out. We at your big, they looking for us, so they just screaming loud. They feeling the vibe, they done for the ride as long as the team around. So high at the top, remember the last time that he seen the ground. It used to be high on Halloween time when they made us clown. The money is dirty, we looking for ways that we can clean the town. We building that castle, brother, keep laughing, tell me you need the crown. I need some freaks so good in the sheets, they running the screaming loud. You need to go and find her a way to get you some money now. You in no way, we tryna get paid. She told me she love my style. We here in the road, we making the blows and kind of behind that style. We at your event, they looking for us, so they just feeling loud. They feeling the vibe, they done for the ride as long as the team around. So high at the top, I remember the last time that he seen the ground. It used to be last going Halloween time, he the meanest clown. The money is dirty, we looking for ways that we can clean the town. We building the castle, brother keep laughing, told me he need the crown. I need some freaks so good in the streets, they running the screaming loud. Running the screaming loud. You need to go and find her a way to get you some money now. You in the way, we tryna get paid, just know she's not my style. We here in the road, we making the bros and kinda behind this out. We at your event, they looking for us, so they so feeling loud. They feeling the vibe, they done for the ride as long as the team around. So high at the top, I remember the last time that he seen the ground. He used to be mask on Halloween time, he the meanest clown. The money is dirty, we looking for ways that we can come clean the town. We building the castle, brother keep laughing, told me he need the crown. I need some freaks so good in the sheets, they running the screaming loud. It's a freaks so good in the sheets, they running the screaming loud.
You, Glaze Drake and Odell and all that. No, these niggas love me because I'm a good ass nigga to be around. I'm a solid nigga. I don't want no bread. I don't want niggas to do shit for me. But what I am gonna do is come around and make jokes about everything, and I'm gonna have some fine shit with me. That's always been
My message to every kid in here is I don't care what anybody tells you, fuck 'em. You love it, you believe in it, you believe in yourself, you chase that shit. I couldn't have got none of these jerseys about it if I didn't chase it. So you chase your dreams, you hear me? And whoever tells you no, fuck 'em. My message to every kid in here is I don't care what anybody tells you, fuck 'em. You love it, you believe in it, you believe in yourself, you chase that shit. I couldn't have got none of these jerseys about it if I didn't chase it.
Here we go.
Nobody that loves Steph will support anything you do, bitch. So once you think you're gonna disassociate yourself from him and go on and be a butterfly, bitch, you're not. You're gonna be a caterpillar still. We ain't letting you take off and go run off into the sunset with all his money and all your aspirations. No, bitch. We're gonna neglect the fuck out of you, and we're not gonna let you be successful. Whatever businesses you open, whatever thing you start, bitch, we're gonna act like you didn't even open it or start it, bitch. We're gonna act like we didn't give a fuck. We don't know who you are, and your ass is gonna be grass. Since you think you can go off and do shit on your own, you could have been all by yourself. You never wanted marriage. You never wanted children, bitch. Well, act like you have none of that. On BD, we instantly canceling you, bro. Your ass is done. On BD, you done with the masses, the supporters, the fans. We hate to see you coming, bitch. Every time we see you finna fucking do an interview or a clip of you coming out finna drop a podcast, we be like, oh, fuck this bitch that said today. Like, bro, we hate you, bitch. I'm not even gonna lie, we hate you. We do not like your ass, okay? It seems like you wish you was Steph Curry, bro. You not Steph, bitch. Come on, bro. You is a fucking goofy, greedy, selfish, dumb bitch. That's what you is. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm Aisha K. Fuck Aisha Witherspoon. Whatever the fuck the name of the bitch is. On BD, we hate you. We hate to see you coming. We don't like none of the shit that comes out of your mouth. We think you fucking lack self-awareness, and we honestly look at you like a fucking dummy. Nobody.
And then give every.
Maturing is realizing that Blueface was right about Krishan. Blueface was fucking right about Krishan. Everything that he's ever said, he was right about Krishan. Maybe sometimes his delivery was a bit off, but sometimes the niggas need harsh reality, especially when they're a fucking pathological liar. Because Krishan be lying, fake tears and all that, spinning narratives so they can work in her favor and playing in God's name, putting God's name in vain. Wickedness. I choose you too wicked. I tell you, the girl is wicked.
Bitch say, what the fuck is $40? Bitch, you was paid to suck and get fucked on, not to do my taxes, ho. Like, what the fuck? A bitch want a check. Like, bitch say, what the fuck is $40? Bitch, you was paid to suck and get fucked on, not to do my taxes, ho. Like, what the fuck? A bitch want a check. Like, you called her and she came through and fixed your AC or something. Man, if you don't eat this motherfucking dick and shut the fuck up, trying to find some value in your life, cause you don't know to stop eating dick and fucking until somebody brings something of value to you. Like, but you can't do that because the little shit that a man do for you nothing assholes gonna always be good enough to get some ass from you nothing assholes. You don't have shit. You think you low-key trying to think like you a queen, but don't even have queen standards. Could no peasant just fuck the queen because he look good? Could no peasant just fuck the queen because the king fucking bitches? Could no peasant get next to the queen? You hoes that get mad that the king is living in king nature. You get so upset and you go get your pussy to a lame, not knowing that in those day and times you just done became a peasant. If you let that happen and the king find that out, you fuck around and get beheaded, bitch. Cause like when like as a woman, you look. I'm explaining to you too. As a woman, you'll listen to that and hear that and be like, oh, that's so fucked up that she just went and just fucked another guy and had to die and da. But as a man, a nigga really saved you. Watch this, a nigga really saved you, right? Because you think that what you did was cool, but in reality, in no way, shape, or form is it honorable, real, amazing, dope, powerful, strong, any of that y'all would try to bundle up with a bunch of word fucks, you know what I'm saying, to try to make it seem like a queen has the right to fuck a peasant, you know what I'm saying? In real life, in shit that matters, shawty, outside of your delusional ass mindset, you just did some shit that you would ultimately regret for the rest of your life. And the king beheading you took you out of your misery early. It took you out of your misery early. You wouldn't have been able to actually live with the fact that, goddamn, not that I let my jealousy get to me so much to where, as you look at the peasant nigga you let fuck, he a scrub, a dirty fucking bastard. And you was in the castle, separated from everything. You didn't have to worry about no struggles, no trials, no tribulations, no nothing. All you had to do was worry about shit, being a motherfucking queen. Honestly. And you go and ruin that by ego. Forgetting that you ain't no queen without a king. How easy you lost your spot. Because of your ego. And you don't know how to self-check your ego. Because here you is thinking that this is so fucked up. I gotta walk by and hear another bitch moaning on my king dick. No, you don't. Go to the vineyard out in the back with your garden and shit. You ain't got to hear none of this. Go plant some strawberries and shit. Go read. You know what I'm saying? Go learn how to walk in them ragged ass heels I bought you. It's a lot of shit you can be doing and staying out my business so you ain't never got to come across me doing what I got, but I'm gonna do what I got to do. Like, I'm tired of you bitch ass niggas walking around here acting like, oh no, a real man that's gonna stop out. Nigga, a real man gonna do what the fuck he gotta do, nigga. My dick itcher is gonna get scratched by a bitch or it's gonna get scratched by my wife. And if it ain't gonna get scratched by my wife, it's gonna get scratched by a bitch. And everything's still gonna be alright, bro. I'm still gonna be the king. I'm still gonna be the ruler. Still gonna be the greatest man of all time. Like, nigga, it's alright, bro. As long as I being a real.
A whole year of studying quantum physics. Here's everything I learned. Hi, my name is Nike. Not Nike. I study all things neuroscience. Let's do it. I want to preface this by saying first, science is simply logical spirituality. You don't attract what you want, ever. You attract who you are. Let's get into it. In the quantum field, every possibility exists at once. There's a version of you that's healed, that's rich, that's fabulous, that's married, that has children. Whatever your heart desires, if it's in your heart, it's because there's a version of you that's already living that experience. Your job is to align with that version if you want to quantum leap. Number two, reality bends to your emotions. Your feelings, they're not just sensations, they're frequencies. When your nervous system believes something, the whole universe rearranges itself to match it. You're never experiencing the world, you're always experiencing your nervous system. I want to repeat that. You're never experiencing reality. You're always experiencing your nervous system. That's why two people can live the same exact day, the same exact situation, and have two different memories of it. Number four, observation creates reality. The moment you focus on something, you collapse infinite possibilities into one timeline. That's manifestation backed by neuroscience. Next, your thoughts are electrical. Your emotions are magnetic, and together they broadcast your frequency, and life mirrors it right back to you. It starts up here. Whatever you're thinking up here, it's what you're seeing in your reality. My absolute favorite. When people say move in silence, it's because science backs it up. The second you tell everyone your dreams, you invite their energy, their doubts, their projections into your quantum field. Protect it. You are limitless until you're explaining yourself. Think about it. If you ask a child, what do you want to be today? They can be like, I want to be Santa, I want to be Superman, because they believe it. The children are limitless until we start saying like, no, you can't actually be that. So when you are trying to accomplish something, keep it to yourself, because once you invite much energy into your quantum field, it is over. Quantum field does not respond to begging. Never. It only responds to certainty and certainty only. The frequency of it's done bends reality faster than the frequency of please. So that's why I always say when you're praying to God, don't ever go, God, please. Always decree and always declare, always command the universe to work in your favor. Our brain does not know the difference between reality, visualization, memory, pretending. It does not know. It cannot tell the difference. That's why visualization is the strongest tool you can ever use to manifest something. Because if you can see in your head and you can play the movie in your head, eventually you will have that life, because your brain thinks it's already happening. Anyway, time is not linear. The future, the past, the current time, they all coexist in the quantum field at the same time, which means you can go into your past, and rewrite your story at any time, because it's right now. It's happening right now. Your past is happening right now. Your future is happening right now. Right now is happening right now. Time is not linear. You can jump back and forth as you please. And last but not least, and my absolute favorite, the biggest illusion humans have is separation. You're not a person inside the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself. Period. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So walk with confidence every single day. Hold your head high every single day. Speak less and feel more, because the quantum field doesn't listen to your words. It listens to your vibration. And I want to leave you with this. The closer I got to God, the more that I realized that science, especially neuroscience, is simply the language he uses to explain his miracles to us. I believe in you. And I pray you always believe in yourself. Stay fabulous. A whole year of studying quantum physics. Here's everything I learned. Hi, my name is Nika. Not Nike. I study all things neuroscience. Let's do it. I want to preface this by saying first, science is simply logical spirituality. You don't attract what you want, ever. You attract who you are. Let's get into it. In the quantum field, every possibility exists at once. There's a version of you that's healed, that's rich, that's fabulous, that's married, that has children. Whatever your heart desires, give it to you.
Get your ham and cheese smell ass up, dude.
Okay, craziest touchdown ever.
Tennessee Titans, Music City Miracle. I called it. Yeah, I told everybody he was about to score.
You didn't tell nobody nothing.
The nigga switchy folk from the old folk. This man got caught with a switch folk and a motherfucking silencer folk. Like, folk, what the fuck, bro? Man, bro, I swear to God, a silencer and a button is crazy, folk. Like, that's a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. When I first seen that, I wasn't even thinking about how dangerous that is. I wasn't even thinking about how much jail time he could be facing. I'm thinking like, damn, a silencer with a switch, I would have killed at least 5 niggas, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, because I got a button. You can't hear me tapping this motherfucker. What, bro? I would have been out there like Assassin's Creed, folks. Like, bro, what? Niggas don't even know they getting killed. Niggas don't even know they getting killed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy, folks. That shit wild, folks. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit just is wild, folks. To be 100 with you, like. He snapped, folks. He snapped, folks. I ain't even gonna lie. If he would have been there to be out here with that, folk, like, man, boy. I hope he was doing the right shit with the motherfuckers, cause boy, that's a waste of time. That's like wasting your talent when you could have went to the motherfucking NBA and you go to jail for a body. Like, that's them that like that, bro. Wasting your talent is like, bro, you got a whole motherfucking like switch with a motherfucking button on speed. Like, bro, I hope you was out here for like really killing people, bro, cause to have a switch with a button and ain't called a B and just went to jail with it, folks, that is crazy, bro. Like, I hope you really was able to catch some shit.
October 11th, October 12th, then 13th and 14th, I was intoxicated. I drank all of those days. I drank.
So y'all remember when I got the green hoodie?
Why not? Oh, look at her.
Someone faced an eviction December of 2019, and 3 months later, March of 2020, I moved into a penthouse right there. The penthouse was facing the Hollywood sign, and I could see the whole entire LA every single day, every single night. I'm going to tell you how to get your dream apartment in 10 easy steps using neuroscience. Hi, my name is Nika, not Nike. Let's do it. Now, you have to follow these steps in this exact order or it's not going to work. Promise. Promise. Okay. This is the thing. Your brain does not move towards what you wish for. Never. It moves towards what you embody. And I refuse to embody being broke. Number 1, you have to dress the part. You have to change your whole wardrobe. 3 months before moving to that penthouse, I changed my whole wardrobe. I started going to bed every single night in satin or silk. I started dressing really well. I started showing up as the person who lives in that penthouse. You have to change your wardrobe. 2, I toured the dream. I walked into every single penthouse in Hollywood that I could not afford. I touched the marble counterparts. I touched the walls. I touched it all. I asked questions boldly. I even asked for sparkling water every time I walk into every single penthouse. You know why? Because your brain cannot tell the difference between memory and imagination or what you're actually experiencing. So I gave it memories of wealth before I actually moved in. I became obsessed, and I mean obsessed with my vision and not the worry. Even when I got that eviction letter at the door, I never acknowledged it. I never once succumbed to my 3D. I didn't stare at it. I kept staring at my future because I knew I was moving into a penthouse. I just knew it. I felt it in my bone, and no one was going to tell me any different. Obsession builds neural highways. Worry builds prison. Or for the next 3 months, you have to cut the noise completely. No Netflix, no gossiping, no small talks with your friends. You have to cut the distraction. You know why? The minute you cut the distraction, you can think clearly. You can really focus. I knew that I was moving into a penthouse, so I treated my focus like the price of that penthouse, and that's expensive. Number 5, fix your posture. Head held high, shoulders back. Walk into every room like a person who lives in a penthouse. When you walk with confidence and you walk like you belong inside a penthouse, posture tells your nervous system whether you're a prey or a predator. And I choose to be a predator all the time. Radical repetition. The brain cannot reject repetition. So I walk it, I talk it, I speak it. I mean, I was doing like 3,000 affirmations every single day. I was building that neural pathway every single day. Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse. I would go on my walks, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse. I would be driving in my car. I had a key. Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood. I live in a Hollywood penthouse. I live in a Hollywood penthouse. It looks crazy. So thank God I was doing it alone. I lived alone, but I just kept saying it. Your brain cannot reject repetition. You want to stack the micro wins. Every brand deal that I got, a win. Every pitch that I made to a brand, a win. Every blog post that went viral. Every video that went viral on TikTok at the time, a win. Or Instagram at the time, a win. Every YouTube video, that's a win. Because when you stack those micro wins, it compounds into momentum. And momentum will crack the door wide open. And I did that long enough. In March of that year of 2020, I signed the biggest contract of my entire life. I'm still living on that contract too. Next, you want to use your failure as fuel. Every no was a step closer. That eviction letter was a fuel. I was like, you have to get to a point where you said, you know what? F you. Watch this. Once you got F you, watch this mentality, you will move into that penthouse. You will. Everyone who rejected me during that time, I went through like a really bad breakup during that time. I used it as a fuel. I used that pain like reps in a freaking gym. And I worked around the clock for 3 months. You want to build your environment. If you're not hearing, oh, Nikkei, you've changed. You don't come around anymore. You think you're too good for us. You're not going to be in that penthouse. Never. In those 3 months before I moved into that penthouse, I was obsessed with success. I read every single book on earth about success. I listened to every podcast. I ate and breathed success. And I was ruthless. And I mean ruthless in cutting people off. If I tell you that my dream is to move into a penthouse and you say, Nikkei, how are you going to afford that? You're getting evicted. You were cut off. You were blocked. By the time you finished that sentence, by the time you were done, you were blocked. You have to change your environment to people who are also, that can dream just as big as you. And you have to read a lot of books and listen to a lot of podcasts. And last but not least, you have to believe it before you can see the evidence. The brain never asks, is this realistic? No. It just believes what you tell it. So if you repeat it long enough, I talk to my brain like we're friends. Girl, aren't you excited we're moving to a penthouse soon? She believes whatever you believe. So if you believe they're moving to a penthouse, your brain believes it. And then your brain will go to work for you. And it will figure out how to move into that. So listen to me. You're not broke. You're simply rehearsing brokenness. So start rehearsing wealth. Go tour that penthouse apartment that you want or that dream apartment that you want. Okay? Go tour it like an intruder. Who cares? Confuse your nervous system until it has no choice but to catch up with you. I believe in you, and I pray you always believe in yourself. Stay fabulous. Bye-bye. Someone...
That was awesome. Now you can watch the funniest movie of the year at home. Says you served 20 years for manslaughter. You mean manslaughter? Must have been quite the joke.
It's deliciously hilarious.
Yes.
On Bill Cosby's private estate. And doesn't pull any punches.
You like that?
The Naked Gun, rated PG-13, now streaming on Paramount Plus.
Facing eviction December of 2019, and 3 months later, March of 2020, I moved into a penthouse right there. The penthouse was facing the Hollywood sign, and I could see the whole entire LA every single day, every single night. I'm going to tell you how to get your dream apartment in 10 easy steps using neuroscience. Hi, my name is Nika, not Nike. Let's do it. Now, you have to follow these steps in this exact order or it's not going to work. Promise. Promise. Okay. This is the thing. Your brain does not move towards what you wish for. Never. It moves towards what you embody. And I refuse to embody being broke. Number one, you have to dress the part. You have to change your whole wardrobe. 3 months before moving to that penthouse, I changed my whole wardrobe. I started going to bed every single night in satin or silk. I started dressing really well. I started showing up as the person who lives in that penthouse. You have to change your wardrobe. Two, I toured the dream. I walked into every single penthouse in Hollywood that I could not afford. I touched the marble counterparts. I touched the walls. I touched it all. I asked questions boldly. I even asked for sparkling water every time I walk into every single penthouse. You know why? Because your brain cannot tell the difference between memory and imagination or what you're actually experiencing. So I gave it memories of wealth before I actually moved in. I became obsessed, and I mean obsessed with my vision and not the worry. Even when I got that eviction letter at the door, I never acknowledged it. I never once succumbed to my 3D. I didn't stare at it. I kept staring at my future because I knew I was moving into a penthouse. I just knew it. I felt it in my bone, and no one was going to tell me any different. Obsession builds neural highways. Worry builds prison. Or for the next 3 months, you have to cut the noise completely. No Netflix. No gossiping, no small talks with your friends. You have to cut the distraction. You know why? The minute you cut the distraction, you can think clearly. You can really focus. I knew that I was moving into a penthouse, so I treated my focus like the price of that penthouse, and that's expensive. Number 5, fix your posture. Head held high, shoulders back. Walk into every room like a person who lives in a penthouse. When you walk with confidence and you walk like you belong inside a penthouse, posture tells your nervous system whether you're a prey or a predator. And I choose to be a predator all the time. Radical repetition. The brain cannot reject repetition. So I walk it, I talk it, I speak it. I mean, I was doing like 3,000 affirmations every single day. I was building that neural pathway every single day. Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse. I would go on my walks, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse. I would be driving in my car. At the time I had a Kia Soul. Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood. I live in a Hollywood penthouse. I live in a Hollywood penthouse. It looks crazy. So thank God I was doing it alone. I lived alone, but I just kept saying it. Your brain cannot reject repetition. You want to stack the micro wins. Every brand deal that I got, a win. Every pitch that I made to a brand, a win. Every blog post that went viral. Every video that went viral on TikTok at the time, a win. Or Instagram at the time, a win. Every YouTube video, that's a win. Because when you stack those micro wins, it compounds into momentum. And momentum will crack the door wide open. And I did that long enough. In March of that year of 2020, I signed the biggest contract of my entire life. I'm still living on that contract till. Next, you want to use your failure as fuel. Every no was a step closer. That eviction letter was a fuel. I was like, you have to get to a point where you said, you know what? F you. Watch this. Once you have that F you, watch this mentality, you will move into that penthouse. You will. Everyone who rejected me during that time, I went to like a really bad breakup during that time, I used it as a fuel. I used that pain like reps in a freaking gym. And I worked around the clock for 3 months. So you want to build your environment. If you're not hearing, oh, Nikki, you've changed. You don't come around anymore. You think you're too good for us. You're not going to be in that penthouse. Never. In those 3 months before I moved into that penthouse, I was obsessed with success. I read every single book on earth about success. I listened to every podcast. I ate and breathed success, and I was ruthless, and I mean ruthless in cutting people off. If I tell you that my dream is to move into a penthouse and you say, Nikki, how are you going to afford that? You're getting evicted. You are cut off. You are blocked. By the time you finish that sentence, by the time you were done, you were blocked. You have to change your environment to people who are also, that can dream just as big as you. And you have to read a lot of books and listen to a lot of podcasts. And last but not least, you have to believe it before you can see the evidence. The brain never asks, is this realistic? No. It just believes what you tell it. So if you repeat it long enough, I talk to my brain like we're friends. Girl, aren't you excited we're moving to a penthouse soon? She believes whatever you believe. So if you believe you're moving to a penthouse, your brain believes it. And then your brain will go to work for you. And it will figure out how to move into that. So listen to me. You're not broke. You're simply rehearsing brokenness. So start rehearsing wealth. Go tour that penthouse apartment that you want or that dream apartment that you want. Okay? Go tour it like an intruder. Who cares? Confuse your nervous system until it has no choice but to catch up with you. I believe in you, and I pray you always believe in yourself. Stay fabulous. Bye-bye. Someone faced an eviction December of 2019, and 3 months later, March of 2020, I moved into a penthouse right there. The penthouse was facing the Hollywood sign, and I could see the whole entire LA every single day, every single night. I'm going to tell you how to get your dream apartment in 10 easy steps using neuroscience. Hi, my name is Nikki, not Nike. Let's do it. Now, you have to follow these steps in this exact order or it's not going to work. Promise. Promise. Okay. This is the thing. Your brain does not move towards what you wish for. Never. It moves towards what you embody. And I refuse to embody being broke. Number one, you have to dress the part. You have to change your whole wardrobe. 3 months before moving to that penthouse, I changed my whole wardrobe. I started going to bed every single night in satin or silk. I started dressing really well. I started showing up as the person who lives in a penthouse. You have to change your wardrobe. Two, I toured the dream. I walked into every single penthouse in Hollywood that I could not afford. I touched the marble counterparts. I touched the walls. I touched it all. I asked questions boldly. I even asked for sparkling water every time I walk into every single penthouse. You know why? Because your brain cannot tell the difference between memory and imagination or what you're actually experiencing. So I gave it memories of wealth before I actually moved in. I became obsessed, and I mean obsessed with my vision and not the worry. Even when I got the eviction letter at the door, I never acknowledged it. I never once succumbed to my 3D. I didn't stare at it. I kept staring at my future because I knew I was moving into a penthouse. I just knew it. I felt it in my bone, and no one was going to tell me any different. Obsession builds neural highways. Worry builds prison. Or for the next 3 months, you have to cut the noise completely. No Netflix. No gossiping, no small talks with your friends. You have to cut the distraction. You know why? The minute you cut the distraction, you can think clearly. You can really focus. I knew that I was moving into a penthouse, so I treated my focus like the price of that penthouse, and that's expensive. Number 5, fix your posture. Head held high, shoulders back. Walk into every room like a person who lives in a penthouse. When you walk with confidence and you walk like you belong inside a penthouse, posture tells your nervous system whether you're a prey or a predator. And I choose to be a predator all the time. Radical repetition. The brain cannot reject repetition. So I walk it, I talk it, I speak it. I mean, I was doing like 3,000 affirmations every single day. I was building that neural pathway every single day. Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse. I would go on my walks, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse. I would be driving in my car. At this time, I had a Kia Soul. Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood penthouse, Hollywood. I live in a Hollywood penthouse. I live in a Hollywood penthouse. It looks crazy. So thank God I was doing it alone. I lived alone, but I just kept saying it. Your brain cannot reject repetition. You want to stack the micro wins. Every brain deal that I got, a win. Every pitch that I made to a brand, a win. Every blog post that went viral, every video that went viral on TikTok at the time, a win, or Instagram at the time, a win. Every YouTube video, that's a win. Because when you stack those micro wins, it compounds into momentum, and momentum will crack the door wide open. And I did that long enough. In March of that year of 2020, I signed the biggest contract of my entire life. I'm still living in that contract. So next, you want to use your failure as fuel. Every no was a step closer. That eviction letter was a fuel. I was like, you have to get to a point where you say, you know what? F you. Watch this. Once you got F you, watch this mentality, you will move into that house. You will. Everyone who rejected me during that time, like a really bad break during that time, I used it as a fuel. I used that pain like reps in a freaking gym. And I worked on the clock for 3 months. You want to build your environment. If you're not hearing fornicative change, you don't come around anymore. You think you're too good for us. You're not going to be in that penthouse. Never. In those 3 months before I moved into that penthouse, I was obsessed with success. I read every single book on earth about success. I listened to every podcast. I ate and breathed success. And I was ruthless. And I mean ruthless in cutting people off. If I tell you that my dream is to move into a penthouse and it's going to make it higher than I afford that, you're getting evicted. You were cut off. You were blocked. Like you finished that sentence, by the time you were done, you were blocked. You have to change your environment to people who are also that can dream just as big as you. And you have to read a lot of books, listen to a lot of podcasts. And last but not least, you have to believe it before you can see the evidence. The brain never asks, is this realistic? No. It just believes what you tell it. So if you repeat it long enough, I talk to my brain like we're friends. I'm just editing into a penthouse now. She believes whatever you believe. So if you believe in moving to a penthouse, your brain believes it. And then your brain will go to work for you. And it will figure out how to move into that. So listen to me. You're not broke.
We so fucked up as a race, like, hell no.
Hungry. As fuck, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Government plunges a quick response to relations separations on the same decade. Boluarte. Popular videos.
Snack.
I forget they got the fucking NFL shit is on the fucking keep going. The fucking NFL shit is on the fucking is on YouTube now. Forgot about that. Yeah, the NFL Sunday Ticket shit is on YouTube. I forgot about that shit.
It's cracking.
I don't hire black people to do no work around my house for what? You feel me? Like, so for what? What? So they can try to come back and break in my shit? I'm an angel.
Men used to fight in wars. Men used to beat women. The Washington Commanders are one of the most dangerous teams in the NFL, and it's not just because of Jaden Daniels, it's because Cliff Kingsbury, their offensive coordinator, is one of the best play callers in football. For example, the week before they played the Chargers, back in week 4 when the Chargers played the Giants, Cliff Kingsbury, watching the game film from that game, noticed that on a second down in the red zone, when the Giants come out in a 2x2 look, so you got a tight end to the left, you got a wide receiver out wide to the left, you got stacked receivers to the right, he noticed that the Chargers were going to respond with a cover 1. So when looking at the left side, you have your boundary corner on the receiver, you got your guy on the tight end, you got your guy on the running back, you got the single high safety, and when you motion in that receiver on the left side, he's just going to be followed by that boundary corner. And what you notice is from this look, there is a lack of people on the left side of that offensive line, which is why Cam Scatabo in this case is able to cut back to the left and pick up a few yards because there's just no defenders over on that side. So Cliff Kingsbury is going to want to attack it the next week, and he does, because the next week when they play the Chargers, Cliff Kingsbury on a second down in the red zone is going to call this 2x2 look. You get a tight end attached to the left. You get the wide receiver out wide to the left. You got twin receivers to the right, basically the same as those stacked receivers. So you can already guess that the Chargers are going to be in their cover 1 look, and they are. Your boundary corner, in this case, it's your field corner. He takes the wide receiver. You got your guy on the tight end. You got your single high safety. And when you motion that receiver over to the opposite side, you're going to see that cornerback is going to follow all the way over to that side because you saw that on film. So then what do? You're going to pull this awesome pin and pull style of run where you're going to down block with your left tackle. He's going to down block, and then you pull your left guard and your center. They're pulling left because on that left side, you have nobody over there anymore after you motioned that cornerback across the formation with the receiver. So then you leave this 2-on-2 matchup on the outside with 2 blockers against 2 defenders, and Bill's able to walk in completely untouched because Cliff Kingsbury schemed the hell out of the Chargers right there and knew exactly how to attack that cover 1 look. It was awesome. The Washington Commanders are one of the most dangerous teams in the NFL, and it's not just because of...
I forgot. I don't even know what that looks like.
One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. Nigga going definitely had to get up early fucking with me. If you one of them niggas that wake up after the sunrise and all that, you can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. If you one of them niggas that wake up after the sunrise, you can't fuck with me, nigga. You can't fuck with me, nigga. You lazy, nigga. I'm 40, nigga. Fuck y'all talking about. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. One thing is hilarious is like the fucking euphemisms we had as a kid. Like we used to be like, "Oh, who's smarter?" Like girls are smarter than boys, boys are smarter than girls. And then y'all know the saying like, "Oh, boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider, girls go to college to get more knowledge." If that was true, we went to outer space. You see what I'm saying? All right, man. All right.
You have stepped into a reality where effort is no longer your concern. The weight of labor has been lifted from your shoulders. It is
Nothing is expensive, right? Nothing is expensive. And I was listening to a Jim Rohn audio series a long time ago, and he said to his mentor, Mr. Earl Shove, he said, "Mr. Shove," he said, I can't buy that because it's too expensive. He said his mentor said to him, it's not too expensive, Mr. Rohn. You can't afford it. And the difference is, if it's too expensive, the problem is it. And you can't fix it. But if you can't afford it, the problem is you, and you can fix you. You're the only person who can fix you. And obviously, when I talk about fixing you, I'm talking about your habits, right? I'm not talking about, you get it. So nothing's expensive. Everything just costs what it costs. In fact, there are things you buy right now that there was a time in your life when you felt like they were expensive. They were too expensive. So when I had a poverty mindset, I used to like my whole life was figuring out, how can I get it for less? 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 And I remember my brother Rob, he went off to the Marine Corps, and we grew up really, really poor. Like there was 9 of us in our house, unless my parents brought some of our cousins to live with us for the summer, and then there might have been 13 or 14 of us, right? And we never lived in mansions or anything, and my parents worked hard, but you know, it was a struggle to feed 7 sons, and then sometimes their cousins. And so I learned how to take something that was not enough and make it do. My dad called that Mr. Make Do. I'm going to introduce you to Mr. Make Do. You just find what you need and you make it do, right? You find what you can find, make it do. And so my whole mentality growing up was, okay, we would buy cheap cars and then we'd spend hours and hours working on them, changing the transmission, changing the engine, fixing. And some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. You've lived that life, right? And it wasn't a bad experience. It was just my experience. A lot of times we think of things in the past that were difficult and painful. We think, and it wasn't even painful, but we think of things that are difficult and painful as being bad. They weren't bad. They were part of your preparation for your assignment. Anyway, so I would buy raggedy cars. In fact, my very first business I didn't even realize it was a business, was when I came home for the summer from after my first year in college, and I bought a car for $50 from the Pakistan Herald in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I drove it around all summer. Then I sold it for $300 before I went back to college, right? And I made $250 profit on that car. Well, the business that I started buying old raggedy cars, fixing them up, and selling them, right? And so if I was going to buy a house, I wanted to get the cheapest rent I could get. If that meant I had to spend months working on the house, then I would spend months renovating the house for the person who owned the house, so I could live in the house and only pay $150 a month for rent, or $250 a month for rent, or $300 for rent, right? So I would get the house for as little as I could and do as much work as I had to make that work, right? I remember the very first house that I bought was a 5-bedroom brick row house in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, 636 Emerald Street. And I bought it at the tax sale, because there's a sale in every county. They have a tax sale. They have a judicial sale and a municipal sale. Municipal sale, I think that's what it's called. Well, the judicial, when you buy a house on the tax sale, for the judicial sale, you don't have to pay off the old taxes. You just buy the house and you own it free and clear. And so, but you go to an auction and there are other people bidding on this house. And so I had like 7 houses that I was going to bid on, right? And I didn't have a ton of money. I had a job. So, I had a few $1,000s. And so I go to this house, and I had a couple houses. And some of the houses I looked at, I wasn't really crazy about, but I was willing to bid on them. And then people were like running these things up into like thousands of dollars. I'm like, I'm not going to get a house today, right? And so then 636 Emerald Street, whatever the lot number was, blah, 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 it came up and said, can I get a bid for $200? Can I get a bid for $200? Because they started all the bids at $200. Can I get a bid for $200? Nobody said anything. And I'm like, I know how to negotiate. I'm not going to be in a hurry, because then people are going to start like, can I get a bid for $200? I waited until he said it about 4 times, and I'm like, I'll give you a bid for $200. Like, I didn't want anybody to see my hand. I didn't go, he said, I got 200. Can I get 250? I got 200. Can I get 250? I got 200. Can I get 250? Sold for $200. I bought that house for $200. That was my first house. I spent years renovating that house, which is okay, but that's what I knew how to do. That was the first house I ever bought. I spent $200 on that house, because I thought buying a house the regular way, it was too expensive. But it wasn't too expensive. I just couldn't afford it. And the reason I couldn't afford it was because of the way that I was thinking about money. And the way that I was thinking about money as it relates to me. And the way that I thought, the things that I thought you had to do to make a lot of money, I wasn't good at any of them, I thought. Are y'all tracking? I thought I wasn't good at any of them. I was actually good at some of them. I just didn't know I was good, and I didn't know the things I was good at could make you money. It's so interesting how... I'm going to leave it there.
That's the thing that sucks about this league, man. Is like you see D Rose, people forget how unbelievable he was.
Man, legend's crazy.
Oh, legend.
Listen, it was hell going on.
Man,
hard shows, blitz, trap.
Elite though,
every sure.
The Bulls team is elite.
We thought we was gonna beat them to get to y'all. We forgot. I'm like, what the hell? Y'all forgot about them? They the number 1 seed. Like, what the?
Yeah, they were the number 1 seed that year. That was record shit.
But we dropped off too, though.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, it really did.
That East was nasty back then,
It
though.
was.
Because Indiana was good.
And ladies, if y'all see that one bitch that stitched my video and was on here acting like that my last video, I'm promoting and praising men that fuck with 17-year-olds, bro. Blame it on her. Don't tell a lie on me. I won't tell the truth about you. Now I'm finna really expose y'all mentality to men. Like, I hope this video gets so many fucking views. Not even hoping like I just want to be successful off this shit. I just hope that men are able to hear this video and understand that the weird motherfuckers out here is women, bro. And the men get to play in the weird world with women. But the dangerous game of that, bro, is that women get a leeway in it. You don't as a man. You as a man still have to stand on principles, morals, and structures. No matter what you just saw a woman do, no matter what you just heard a woman tell you that's in her mind that's very fucked up, very weird, some shit that you looking at her like, damn, I thought women didn't indulge in that. Okay, number one, since we even on the topic of young 17, 18, 19-year-old girls, okay, nigga, that's a fucking fetish for a 17-year-old girl. Same as it is for a 17-year-old boy to fuck his teacher or the fine-ass neighbor he got in his neighborhood. It's the same equivalent to that, right? The difference is a grown-ass woman, bro. I was a fucking senior in high school getting picked up by a 40-year-old during lunchtime. Like, now just imagine if that role was reversed. So I can most definitely speak on what the fuck I'm speaking on. It don't exist, nigga, right? It don't exist. Women open up the door to sex. Niggas wouldn't even be shooting at young-ass bitches, 17, 18, 19-year-old bitches if it wasn't green like that. It's only green like that because they have the same type of fetish as you do wanting to fuck Miss Doubtfire, nigga. Miss Doubtfire be mad at you, though, when you find out that she really a freak like that. Then don't let you try to hold her to the same standards. Oh, damn, you coming in here dressed a certain way in front of these young-ass boys. Like, bitch, what, you like one of these young niggas? Or you like all these young niggas? Or you like the attention of these young niggas? Nigga, it could be all three, or it could be one of the three. She like the attention, or she like one of these little boys in here, or she like all these little boys in here. You heard me? So, like, nigga, they had the same fucked up mindset. They the beautiful lie, nigga. This why you have to get around the fact that she fine as a bitch in order to understand the truth about a hoe. She suck dick good as a bitch. You gotta get around all that. Her ass fat. You gotta get around all that to understand the real. Okay, now part 2.
I have never in my life seen a man or a farm an entire at bat like this. Game 2, Blue Jays, Yankees, 6th inning, Toronto already up 5-0, and Vlad Guerrero Jr. steps to the plate with the bases loaded. And keep in mind when you're watching this that Guerrero absolutely hates the Yankees. Now watch how bro basically aura farms this entire at bat. First pitch, way outside. Bro was taking that when it was halfway to the plate. Now he stares down the pitcher and starts doing a little dance towards him. Second pitch incoming. Low. Another easy take. Now bro is really dialed in. Now he gives him a little Steph Curry shimmy and nods at him because he knows it's 2-0 and he got him right where he wants him. Pitch number 3. Fastball right down the plate. Now that's the pitch he's looking for. But he wanted to see it first so he can measure it up. Now he takes a deep breath, gives him one more shimmy, and the rest can only be explained on video. Take take another look. He hits it, he stands there and admires it, and he gives him the bat flip as he watches it sail into the second deck. But wait, he's not done. He got to give the Yankees a little more as he rounds the bases. He points to the crowd, gets them fired up, then he slows down in between second and third to remind everyone, this is my shit and I own the Yankees. And then he comes in and touches home plate and does a Superman handshake with his teammate. And then finally, for the icing on the cake, he puts on the postseason home run jacket before he goes out and takes his curtain call with the crowd. One of the greatest Aura Farm at bats we've ever.
Every new girl you meet, she's gonna make you feel like you're saving her.
In the world, who does Kylian Mbappe think he is? Because
nobody makes you feel anything. Nobody makes you feel angry. Nobody makes you feel tense. Nobody makes you feel upset. You always decide how you're going to feel. Blame is the core of all negative emotions. When you stop blaming, you cut down the negative emotion tree. You cut it off, you kill it, and all the negative emotions die simultaneously. The conscious mind can only hold one thought at a time. It's the thought that the conscious mind holds that determines how the emotions will react, how the subconscious mind will react. Since it can only hold one thought at a time, what you do is you knock out the thought that is causing the negative emotion, the blame thought, and you replace it with this affirmation: I am responsible. This is the most positive affirmation you can use.
The things that we should be doing never fails to amaze me because what do you mean what's up there?
It might not be me. Fuck you mean.
Mind you, this isn't even the craziest thing he has done because he also dodged instant transmission. Which is insane. That's instant teleportation, and he dodged it with no effort. But that's what makes me love his character because everything he does is with no effort. It's natural to him. Like he jumped in the middle of Goku fighting Moro to say something, and then blocked the incoming attack to finish his sentence. This is crazy. But it's not just that, it's just how he moves in general. It's just so smooth and so nice to look at, honestly. Look how he's moving. Everything he does is so precise, bro. There's not a single thing he's missing or messing up on. Like you can't tell me Ultra Instinct as a natural state isn't top 5 anime techniques of all time. Because your body moves and reacts independently. That means whatever danger's coming your way, your body's going to react automatically, naturally. So if I'm being honest, we solos. The things that we should be doing never fails to amaze me because what do you mean he wants?
So this is my favorite. You're gonna see a lot of videos on mindset and
All y'all motherfuckers outside for G-Ho. I'm loving this.
I changed his mind. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I changed his mind. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, bro, I know Big D was went at her baby daddy crib, right? Made something to eat. Didn't make the number of eat, but snuck out the door and took a nigga some food downstairs in front of their crib. And they called. Fool. When I say, boy, they would have been on that bitch. Yeah, John, we have a double murder, chicken Alfredo all over the car seat and gunshot wounds to the face. Identified both victims. We got one male dread, one light-skinned male, female with a lace front, and yeah, it's hard to identify on the scene of the crime right now because both of their faces have been shot to death. First of all, that's your first mistake. I was a big wood cook a motherfucking pack of noodles and ain't none for me. Bitch, at my house, fat chance.
Y'all really need to be done.
Nigga said fat chance. She threw that wham in a circle.
You're gone. That's the thing about it. Like, I'm trying to, like, put my panties up. And it's like, yo, come on. It's crazy. Thanks for the heart. 10-5.
Tristan Wirfs is the best tackle in the NFL. It's essentially impossible to bull rush him. Look at him work against the edge here as the edge does try to bull rush him. He's going to get both arms in the chest of Wirfs. He's going to be using his body weight, putting pressure on him. So Tristan Wirfs is going to use that against him. He's going to chop his left arm using Wirfs' right arm and just put him in the dirt. Great rep from Wirfs. You're going to see it again here. He's working against the edge. And on this pass set, you see the edge just tries to get inside his chest, use that left arm, put pressure on him, bull rush him. So Wirfs is going to take his right arm and just chop that arm again, put him in the dirt once again. You see it one last time. He's working against the edge. You got this true pass set, and that edge is just once again going to try and get those arms in the chest of Wirfs. So he chops and then puts him in the dirt once again. That is just incredible. The guy can run block too. Look at him base block out on this edge defender on this play. As he engages, he's going to get in this little squat position. Now, this is great because if you've seen the guy power clean, you understand how powerful he is from that squat position. So then he's going to extend vertical. He's going to push those hips vertical and then drive through just like a power clean. He's got that same power, and then he just drives him out, creates that lane for Bucky Irving. You see a great rep here because he's going to be blocking on this 5 technique, but this 2 technique is going to be swimming to the outside. He's taking that outside release. So Wirfs is going to end up having to block both of them, and he ends up on one knee somehow. I don't really know how that happened, but anyway, he's able to then block out this 2 technique. He doesn't make the play, and then he's able to get up and drive the 5 technique into the dirt. He took out 2 guys on that play. Single-handedly was the reason that Rachaad White was able to pick up 2 yards.
It's officially hosting season.
Blanco, the breakdown. Shout out to Full Court Pass for the graphic. ESPN Western Conference standings. I mean, the East had me a little irate, but this is going to take me to another level. Y'all got the Houston Rockets at 5? Why did you put Golden State at 2? Who did they pick up? Was it Al Horford? They re-signed Kuminga? Is that why y'all got them at 2? Because last I checked, Oklahoma City, exactly where they need to be. Denver, exactly where they need to be. Houston Rockets picked up Kevin Durant, Clint Capella. Why would you think that with those pickups and then everyone quote-unquote healthy, shout out to Van Fleet, hopefully he gets healthy, why would you think that the Houston Rockets aren't better than the Clippers right now? Or Golden State right now? It's very confusing. Everyone else can fall by the wayside. I see Memphis, Minnesota, Dallas, Memphis. Dallas? I think Dallas is a little too low. I think Dallas is a little too low. Houston Rockets fan,
be watching football or something.
I need Golden State fans to tell me why they think they're the second best team in the West as a projection. Tell me why. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Blanco, Blanco, the breakdown.
Checkmate your opponent in 4.
Without all I said was my stomach.
Hey, back and forth football. I'm really never.
If you can make it in the hood, you can make it. Whoops.
If your chicken don't look like this when you almost done cooking it, please call your grandma. Call your grandma.
The ones that I love, my children, my man.
The Las Vegas Raiders select Ashton Jeanty, running back, Boise State. The Los Angeles Chargers select Omarion Hampton, running back.
Your Cleveland Browns select
Quinshawn Judkins, running back, Ohio State.
The New England Patriots select Travion Henderson, running back, Ohio State.
The Denver Broncos select R.J. Harvey, running back, UCF.
Pittsburgh Steelers, looking to be dominant once again. Select Caleb Johnson, running back, Iowa.
The Jacksonville Jaguars select Bashal Tutin, running back, Virginia Tech.
With the 105th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Cam Scatterboo, running back, Arizona State.
The Las Vegas Raiders select Ashton Genty.
Bitch, shoot him.
Do you still have your pet alligator?
Yeah. I just texted my mom earlier today to go over to my house and feed it.
How long have you had it?
Probably about a year.
How big's he? He's probably getting fucking big.
He's like, I had him for probably about a year.
And then on the mood that I'm in, I might holler. I love seeing niggas be shot. I like dollars. Like the Dutch, pour the yak, take a light swallow. It's funny cause my criminology is white collar. Depending on the mood that I'm in, I might holler. I love seeing niggas get shot and I like dollars. Like the Dutch, pour the yak, take a light swallow. It's funny cause my criminology is white collar. Bow down to no man, no need to stress him. Stand up and pray just to receive my blessing. And only go back to the future or to the essence. So you better get it two or either review your lessons. Dope wayer, yay cutter, smooth as shea butter. Classy but I stay gutter. And it ain't like I'm bragging or boasting. I just don't give a fuck about niggas' emotions. I'm well determined, dedicated.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah, I done
Because mine.
Russell Westbrook. That man's name is Westbrook. Like, that man has children. That man has a family. That's a family name. You talking about Russell Westbrook. Again, people just run off talking and think they don't have to stand on that. You gotta stand on them words, man. Your words mean something. You gotta be willing to stand on that. And so that's like my whole thing with this the new media. Stand on that. Real media. Russell Westbrook. That man's name is Westbrook. Like, that man has children. That man has a family. That's a family name. You talking about Russell Westbrook. Again, people just run off talking and think they don't have to stand on that. You gotta stand on them words, man. Your words mean something. You gotta be willing to stand on that. And so that's like my whole thing with this the new media. Stand on that. Real media. Russell Westbrook. That man's name is Westbrook. Like, that man has children. That man has a family. That's a family name. You talking about Russell Westbrook. Again, people just run off talking and think they don't have to stand on that. You gotta stand on them words, man. Your words mean something. You gotta be willing to stand on that. And so that's like my whole thing with this the new media. Stand on that. Real media.
The biggest problem you have in your
You want that word, last word. Fuck a good nigga squirt on my homies. I don't care about your bitch, but if I want, I'll take her. I don't let her rub my paper. I erase her.
Alright, I'm hungry. I'm gonna feed my dogs cause 50-50, you know the name, you know the face. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Cause we're like 40 subs away from doing this giveaway, cuz. Feel me? We're giving away some free shit. So go subscribe. I appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow or later on today.